Yeah.
Those two you got down pat?
Yeah.
Which black?
The black heavy. Captain Thrash, and
My stage name.
who else?
I'm Morgan Transplant.
Morgan Transplant.
And I'm like Sherwood Forrest to you.
How about
We
me?
like to call him Barbados Bob.
Well, Barbados. You know, but it's like rad, you know. So like we're willing to like take questions from the press.
This
you
is,
know.
let me say I'd like to thank you for arranging the Hilton Company for having this nice hotel room for us. Cause I mean, it's really plush,
Did you
Yeah.
find the basket of fruit?
Oh yes.
Good.
We chopped the fruit out some groupies that were swarming downstairs, and we ate the
Yeah,
cheese.
you know, 12 floors, they like really pick up some velocity. So they
think we
really
killed a couple.
flew down in like a
Some
really gentle.
They got
Yeah.
such trouble just to see the bounds.
How are you fellas enjoying the States?
Well, like Bobby, he's lived in most of his life. You want to know how I found the States? I
How
turned
do you
left.
find the States?
I turned left at Greenland.
I find
Dude.
that all you Yanks drive on the wrong side of the road, and it's real difficult to get around when you're in my way on the wrong side of the road there.
Oh,
And the same
I
can be
understand,
said-
yeah.
The same can be said for the steering wheels,
Yes, the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car.
Definitely.
Well, it all depends like where you're from, you know.
Next thing you
And
know,
it's
we're gonna find out the grass is blue and the sky is green.
Oh, we can't say anything about that. Yeah. You know,
that's still
that's
in the
our
works.
best.
It's like one of our secret projects,
Project X.
Yeah.
When is this scheduled to come out?
We don't know the exact date.
Well, sometime between like now and the year 2000.
That would be.
You know.
A good time frame.
Yes, you know,
'Cause
we
after
want
all,
to keep our fans waiting, but
it's-
like we want to put the album out. So
It's going to be like a major artistic, achievement, a statement, a complete statement.
yeah, we're gonna play real chords.
Mhm. How did you gentlemen meet?
Who wants to take this one?
You can have it.
You can-
Well,
It's
I ran
rather
over him in
embarrassing,
a car.
actually.
well, you see, I'm from California, and like these two guys are from like this island out in the Atlantic, you know.
It's called England, my friend.
And I was
I'm
out.
from Yorkshire.
I was out visiting a friend in New York, and like they don't have this incredible surf scene, so like I kind of like paddled out into the ocean looking for waves, and like none, you know. And like I finally got to England, and it took me hours, and I got to England, and like these two guys were on the beach, you know, like catching up some rays, but I don't know how with all the rain they had there. So like he played drums, and he still does. And he was guitar.
Which one of the members plays drums and which play guitar?
This cutie
I'm
right here.
Morgan, and I play the drums. With the sticks. And it's kind of hit the drums. It produces a rather loud sound. I found.
Kind of like a crashing, booming sound. It's really
Yeah,
original.
but
I'm
there's
the
a
axe
different.
man.
Yes.
He's a mad.
Would you
axeman.
explain for these uneducated stateside folk what you mean by axe?
Axe is a musician's term for a guitar. We call it an axe because
Oh.
it's quite a dangerous weapon.
Yes.
Well, especially if
Especially
you
the
throw
way
it around,
wield
right?
it, Dude.
Hey, when people jump up on stage, what do you expect me to do? I get them off the stage.
Yeah, but without their heads.
What about that time like it wasn't grounded?
No,
Yeah, that was an
that-
electrifying experience.
Truly shocking,
shocked,
you know. I was like playing my bass with my teeth, and it was like, huh,
And that
whoa.
reminds me, he plays bass. It's like a guitar, but it's made for big people to play.
Yeah, but I don't know why I'm playing it since I'm not big.
Yeah, it's only at 4 strings, and it's so much lower. It's like a bong, bong.
Yeah,
Bong, bong. Whereas like a guitar is, this is, it's like bong, bong.
And that's a good terminology for, really professional terminology for what we're doing with our music.
That's how we rock down. We don't know how to, we don't know the sheet music stuff. We just rock down.
Classical, it's like we stay away from that.
I think our viewers would like to know a little bit more about you personally. Tell me, Thrasher, let's start with you.
Okay.
How
Captain
old?
Thrash.
Captain Thrash. Oh, well, I kind of thought Thrasher sounded good. Captain Thrash, how old are you? And tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, first of all, let me say
Excuse
that
me.
he has a 3-inch leg affliction.
No. Well, my background, I started playing guitar when I was about 4 or 5 years old. Well, not really playing. I had one of these little beginner guitars, you know, and I used to smash it on the stairs and over the other kids in the neighborhood stairs and stuff like that. And I kind of had a knack for that, so it just stop that.
Stop.
It just seemed like the instrument for me, and I got really into it, and never taken really taught myself how to make loud, obnoxious noises on it.
Ah, I
And
see.
you do quite well too.
Thank you.
Okay, well, who's next? Who else would like to,
We'll go with Morgan.
okay, Morgan?
But, ever since, as far as I can remember, which I suppose would be like, when I was like 9 years old or so, I knew, like, always, when I was in school, like, you had your desk, like, the places where you sat, you put your books and stuff there, and, right on that. But, I'd often find, rather than, like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Like, rather than, actually using it, for educational purposes. Well, I suppose I was educating myself, but, like, I'd often, just kind of beat on it, with my hands, or like with pencils or pens, and, I realised, I've got a pretty nice rhythm going here, and I thought, maybe I get together with some other blokes, and put together a group, and that's basically how it evolved,
Oh, very good. Now, how old are you?
I'm not teen.
Not teen.
Not teen.
And
Hello?
I guess I'm next.
You're all that's left.
That's
Biggest
a
for
lot.
last.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Always take the
it's
biggest
like,
for last.
see, I was like with a bunch of friends out in Los Angeles, out in East LA, and
Guess who was?
this, this was like back when I was 8 or 9, and we had this band, and like we called it King's Prophet, but like we never played. For the band, I stole my guitar, and I still have it today, and that's how I got to be a bass guitar player. I just stole it, and it was great.
I thought that was really cool.
What have you done to redeem yourself?
I'm against the charity. We give benefit concerts for charity. To like sort of I don't know, make up for all the evils we've done.
Although we haven't done that many evils.
Oh yes,
I mean,
we're nice people. We're nice.
you could count them on like one hand.
We're
out
not.
of 1,000
What about these wild parties that I hear that you're involved in?
Oh, absolutely
Well,
false.
let me say, right here that I just say now. Okay, like I mean, your first lady, Nancy Reagan. I respect her. I respect, the fact that she to say no, I thought that was a good idea. I mean, no.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to do anything anymore.
Yeah, it's like, just for like the kids that are out there, it's like, no,
Yes, I much agree with that now.
no.
Well, getting on to other things, what is the origin of Rastafarian Tweed?
Well, we were like, we were down in Jamaica one day, doing a concert, and like that's where we got our big reggae influence, and for a while that everyone was talking about ganja, and I thought to myself, what's this ganja stuff, and like somebody came up to me and said, well, it's the weed that the Rastafarians smoke, and I'm Rastafarian weed, and I just like filed it right in the back of my head, and like much later on, like down the line when we were looking for, you know, a name for a group, it just popped up in the head one day with a T. I could never understand it.
Neither could we, you know. But it was like, it came from heaven, you know.
On a flaming pie.
Do you feel that your name has really helped your image? It has helped people get interested in you, or do you feel that it's more your songwriting abilities?
Well,
You know,
definitely not our songwriting ability.
I wouldn't say that, you know,
Well,
I mean, it's not
maybe on
often,
one or two
it's,
songs.
I think it takes a certain talent to write songs that, you know, based upon, you know, a limited number of chords, such as 001, and, but, you know, as far as the name goes, you know, we've been kind of abused in that, you know, respect, because, like, I saw an amp company the other day, you know, was trying to cash in on a name without, you know, us knowing about it. It was like the Rastafarian Tweed model amp, you know, because it had a tweed covering over the speaker.
What are you going to do about that? Are you going to take legal action?
And no, we plan on firebombing the factory.
Probably would be better just to take legal action. Maybe you could get a piece of the action, you know.
Well, like our lawyers, Mathis and Long, said that, you know, we don't have much chance of winning that because, you know, it's like judges seem biased against, you know, rock musicians such as us, you know, upstanding, you know, citizens though we may be, you know, I don't know, some judges, you know, are set in their ways, you know, can't give us a break.
Well, I see that it's almost time to wrap up this interview. Is there anything else that you gentlemen wish to add that you feel
2 plus
viewers
2
should know?
equals
4 plus 4 equals 7.
No, I think you're wrong on that. I think it's definitely a 9.
4. And 6
A 9.
times, and 6
4 plus
times,
4 is 9.
and 6 times 7 is
No,
42.
it's 7.
And
No,
42
6 times 9 is
yeah,
42
so
in base 13.
this is something I hadn't considered.
When will we be seeing you next?
Um,
Are you having a tour? Are you going to be appearing somewhere? Do you have a video coming out?
we're gonna be huge. We're gonna be huge.
And I'm just the start of that.
We're gonna be huge. You're gonna be seeing us everywhere. It's gonna be like a total media blitz. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we like basically dominate the top 40. You know, maybe
God,
fill
I
all
hope
40
not.
positions. You know.
Yeah, we've got a good manager.
Well, we wish you the best of luck and hope to see a lot of good things from Rastafarian Tweed.
Let's hear it from Magic. He's a man behind the spotlight. Show the public our manager.
Yes.
Mr. Ian McLagan.
Yeah, Ian. Yeah. All right, Ian. Yeah.
Great man.
A great
Thank
man.
you very much.
And before we go, we'd like to not only thank our manager, but thank all the fans who have bought our albums and made us rich. And we want to thank you very much for making us rich.
Yes. You don't necessarily have to buy an album to make us rich, though. You can just send money.
Yes. And that address is P.O. Box 456, New York, New York, 04783. Or you can call 1-800-USA-1000. And it's we need it.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Oh, Mom, we got
All right.
me.
When's the